Hello everyone, my name is Riley and I did my icon presentation on Kimble. Kimble is born on December 24th, 1971 and is originally located from Chicago, Illinois. She is most recognized for her starring role on LA Hair, and currently she's the head of the hair department of the HBO TV series Euphoria. Kimble is a third-generation hairstylist, and she started as just a shampoo girl in her mother's salon. She was really inspired by her mom, but also the African-American entrepreneurs Madame C.J. Walker and Annie Malone also were a big inspiration to her. She graduated from Vidal Sassoon Academy and Dudley Cosmetology University. And in the bottom right picture, that is a photo of her and her mother. Some of her business endeavors are founded by her hair care line called Kimble Beauty, and that addresses the specific needs of women of color. She also has some common products and styling tools in her hair care line, and some of the most common products are curl cream, curly pudding, and vanilla bean conditioner, and those are located at the bottom of the screen in the pictures. Some of her popular styling tools are the signature vapor infusion iron and bonnets and turbans. Her hair care line also includes professional styling products and wigs. She also owns and operates hair salons, and one of those is called Epiphany Hair Studio, which is located in West Hollywood. Some of her notable work started with her celebrity clientele, which includes Beyonce, Zendaya, Kerry Washington, Gabrielle Union, and Taraji P. Henson. She starred in and produced her own reality TV series, which is called LA Hair, and that documents her life and business. She became the head of the hair department for the HBO series Euphoria. And those are some photos of those two shows. Euphoria is a drama series that follows a group of high school students navigating drugs, sex, trauma, and social media in the fictional town of East Highland, California. And Kimble is responsible for all of the hair department and works closely with the director, Sam Levinson. She also had a huge connection with Zendaya previously before the show, so I definitely think that helped her get the job on Euphoria. She has a wide range of looks on the series, such as detailed, elaborate to simple or natural looks, and some of the looks are located in the photos on the bottom of the screen. The picture in the top right corner is the actor Zendaya. And Kimble has a huge reputation for creating iconic hairstyles. LA Hair is the reality TV series that shares Kimble running her high-end salon in Los Angeles, and the show primarily focuses on a look into the stylist world, but also the challenges that they face. I believe that a lot of people on the outside world don't really get a look into the inside life of an entrepreneur and business owner. Definitely there is a lot of pressure that comes with being a business owner, and the show LA Hair really emphasizes how there are many challenges and struggles that entrepreneurs and salon owners face throughout a daily life, and all the issues that may come with it, but also not only the issues, but definitely the moments that make all of it worth it. And some of the main characters on the show are Kimble, her family, and the stylists at her salon.
I'm a third generation hairstylist, so I knew, because growing up in the salon with my mom and my grandmother, that I was going to do hair. When I also fell in love with the whole fashion scene when Willie Smith and Patrick Kelly was, the African American designers, I wanted to be like them. It wasn't until I started going to hair shows and seeing these, platform artists, as they call them, hairstylists, on stage presenting, hairstyles, educating, flipping their shears. When I saw that let me know, oh, I've got to do this. And also as I was doing clients and I would watch them transform from one way to excited and happy, it was a feel-good moment for me, and it made me, really, really take on the love of cosmetology. So around the time that I started working on BAPS, I had just opened a salon. and I had built my clientele to a nice large clientele. The challenge was working in TV and film. It's usually a 5-day-a-week gig, so I'd have to try to do my clients on the weekends. So for a while, I was able to maintain a lot of clients on the weekends, and then of course I would send some of my clients to other people because this was something I really wanted to pursue. So it was very challenging, but after a while, I had to lessen my clientele or give them to other stylists in the salon, and I actually started building a celebrity clientele at that time. But I still even had, I've always, even today, still have clients that I do. A lot of my clients have built up to mostly celebrities because I work with them a lot on different projects, so they also come, they're also my clients as well. Because I'm not in the salon as much as I used to be because the freelance and the television and film take me out of the salon a lot, but my first love was working in the salon, so I always have to kind of find a way to get back into the salon. I think it keeps me, grounded and in the know of what's going on. Working with other stylists, seeing what's out there. I did a lot of Beyonce's L'Oreal hair color campaigns. I love hair color, so that was a great project for me. Recently, I just did her video Blow, Pretty Hurts, Haunted, and Superpower. And I've worked with her for like 14 years. I've been one of her main stylists for 14 years, since Crazy in Love. Like, that's when she really started hiring me a lot to do videos and magazine covers. And she's an amazing artist. I love working with her because she's very innovative and creative. First and foremost, I love working with Mary J. Blige is an amazing artist to work with. I had always wanted to work with her, and I got the opportunity to work with her, and actually still work with her. She's a pretty consistent client for me. But I really admire her strength, what she's been through. She's inspiring and talented. I also worked with Whitney Houston, Sparkle in that film, and I did her last album packaging. And I have to say, she's probably one of my great memorable moments of working with a celebrity. When we did Sparkle, first doing the album packaging was great, and I wanted to give her a style that was like more off her face. That was like my whole goal, and I was grateful that she was allowed me and trusted my creativity to do that. It was Sparkle that I have the best memories because, she would come in every day in the trailer, and she played gospel music, and we listened to gospel music. And I was grateful that she had to approve me to be hired on that film, and it was just a great memory. So it was very difficult because she passed shortly after that, so that was very difficult because we had such an amazing time. And she even asked me to work with her on her next project. She was going to do Wait and Exhale too. I was excited about that, but I have to say that'll be a memory that I'll cherish, forever, because, growing up, I was a huge fan of Whitney Houston. She's probably one of the greatest voices, ever, and that was an honor for me. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is not to rush too fast into things. Definitely want to move, have consistent move, but if you don't plan, you just jump in, and sometimes you can set yourself up for failure. Also, be a good decision maker. Sometimes if you waver in your decisions or you flip-flop in your decisions, it can come back to haunt you. It's like your plan and I'm sticking to it, or my story and I'm sticking to it. You have to be that way in business, and when you're, because there's always going to be a decision to make, and you got to be, definitely think about your decisions, but you got to definitely make one. And so when you're branding yourself, you got to understand what your brand is, and everything has to go back to that vision of what you want. So when I did the show, I know how I wanted to be perceived, the entire show. So I constantly work on this is how I want to be perceived. This is how I want my brand to be built. Just stay focused and go back to what it is that you want to say.
So overall, throughout the video, Kimble really emphasizes her love for cosmetology and not only being a hairdresser, but being an entrepreneur and building up her career. She has a love for doing hair, but also being on shows, inspiring others, and connecting with the celebrity world. Overall, Kim Kimble was a huge artist in the hair industry. Kim's celebrity hairstyling career really took off when she was hired as a key hairstylist on the movie Baps, starring Halle Berry. Kim Kimble's philosophy was healthy hair and great style should coexist. Not only did she create brands, hair products, a hair care line, but she also starred herself through shows. She is definitely creating an amazing life and career in the beauty industry. Kim Kimble has been a huge inspiration to me, and learning more about her has inspired me to really pursue my career in the hair industry and never give up and really just push through and become who I really want to be. Thank you for watching.